Hi, my name is Jimmy. I'm with Conceptual Innovations and I'm here to answer your questions. Should I run on a floor or rail? When you're talking about moving a cart on the floor and it's going to be moving between point A and point B all day back and forth, the question is, should I run on a rail or should I just run on the floor? Well, no matter how straight your wheels are, you've got to have some way to guide the cart back and forth so it lands in or stops at the same place exactly every time. And the only real way to do that is put one side of the casters, make them V grooves and put them on a rail. The other side, you'll put a regular polyurethane coated tire and on the other side, so it runs on the floor. A lot of folks ask me, well, why don't I put both on rails? What happens with the rails is they've got to be 100% perfectly aligned parallel. If they're not, then what happens is you get friction and you start walking up on the insides and outsides of the V grooves, and it causes friction and drag and whatnot. Rails don't stay perfectly aligned no matter if you mount them down. Over the years, they'll get out of the perfect alignment and out of being out of parallel. Then you take your drive caster and you mount it as a fifth wheel, let it run on the floor so that it gets the best amount of traction off the concrete or the floor. Can I run them on rails? Sure, I can run a drive caster on rail. I can do that as well as I can use it as the fourth wheel as a load-bearing wheel. The challenge with putting a drive caster as a load-bearing wheel is a drive caster has a caster shock. The caster shock has a 1/4 inch of compliance when properly loaded up and down. So when you put your load on it, that one corner is going to have a 1/4 inch that it's going to be able to sag, which brings one of your other wheels up off the ground. So we prefer not to use the drive caster as a load-bearing caster, use it as a fifth wheel, and let it do what drive casters do best. Drive casters are designed to move the loads. Let casters carry the loads, that's what they're designed for. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you subscribe for some more.